Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. For those of you keeping track, it is March 2nd, Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021. We are on beer number 5 for the evening. The only reason I'm doing this one, not that this beer doesn't have great promise in and of itself, but because it is the last 12-ounce beer in the lineup. The rest are all 16, so we'll be able to ditch this glass and only rinse out one. So we're looking at Flying Dog's Great Job. It happens to be their 30th anniversary beer, and it is a West Coast style double IPA, 9% ABV. Ooh. Oops. Might be pushing that up a little bit because the last few beers I've had were lower. I don't see IBUs listed. Yeah, well, you know, that's okay. We'll look them up on Untapped and see what they do say here, for optimal freshness, enjoy by March 4th of 21. So we're only 2 days away from their cutoff date. All right, so it says here, for 30 years we've been marching to the beat of our own drum, and for 30 years you've been along for the ride. So to mark the occasion, we did what we do best, brewed a big hoppy West Coast style double IPA that hits like a block party. To 3 decades of incredibly passionate fans, great job. Cracking open our beers, great job. Putting them to your lips, and great job using your throat muscles to drink them. Oh, well, I might not have quite put it that way, but well, it does evoke some great imagery. Thanks, guys, for 30 years of great beer, and thank you for thanking me for appreciating it for at least the last 10, maybe 15. Maybe 15, but at least the last 10 years I've been appreciating their beers. Yes, the controversial Raging Bitch beer that has been outlawed in some states, or at least was for a little while. Now I think you can still buy it everywhere. Anyway. Oh, that is a clean, crisp-looking golden beer. Bronze? Brass? Bronze or brass? No, bronze. I'd say more bronze or copper-looking beer. It's got a reddish tinge to it, but mostly a nice, light yellow color. Very effervescent. Lots of bubbles coming up through there. Decent head, able to be put on that without too much effort, but quite clear. There's no haze to that whatsoever. What am I getting there? Interesting. I'm getting overall a sweet fruity aroma. I mean, there's hints of citrus, there's hints of pine, there's some grassiness, but overall just a sweet fruity aroma, almost coconut. There's almost a coconut overtone to that, or undertone, not overtone, undertone. It's mostly sweet and fruity, tropical up front, and then like an undertone of coconut. Interesting. Because for me, I'm mostly keyed towards citrus and pine. I think I've mentioned that several times tonight, if not in previous videos, but pardon. Some other effects of tonight's earlier efforts. But yeah, just an overall tropical fruit with an undertone of coconut sweetness. Interesting. Ooh. West Coast. I was expecting something more bold from a West Coast style IPA. And I'm getting, it's got a nice medium light mouthfeel. It's not quite light, but it's got some body to it, so medium light. There's a bit of a sweet yet tangy hoppiness to it. It's definitely oily. But there's this interesting combination of sweet hoppy notes. Like sweet and dank. And I know sweet and hoppy are counterintuitive because sweetness and bitterness don't necessarily mix. But that's all I can think of is like all the sweet elements of hop oils are coming in up front. Not only in the aroma, but also in the flavor. I'm getting just that oily sweetness. There's almost like a hempness to it. So this odd oily sweetness that gives way to distinctly dank notes with some earthy, floral, and grassy tones, which again is unusual for me because I usually pick up on citrus and pine, but it's like this sweet, dank hoppiness followed by earthy, floral, and grassy. There is some citrus and pine in the finish, but it's not forward as much as the other characters there. And there's still that weird coconut aroma. I'm gonna hit this with a 5 out of 5. Mostly because overall it's slightly confusing to me in terms of the sweet and fruity nature of the hoppiness of it. That's something different for me. I mean, it's got some dankness to it that's reminiscent of hempiness, which is understandable because hemp and hops are cousins in the plant family. But it's different and unique enough that it's put itself in that full 5 out of 5 category for me. But that's just what I have to say about it. Hit me up down below in the comments, the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about this beer. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Pardon. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Happy 30th to Flying Dog. This beer is confusing and unique enough to blow me the fuck away. Keep up the good work. Cheers, folks.